The exiled Russian tycoon Boris Berezovsky has been found dead at his Surrey home. At one stage, he was one of Russia's most influential oligarchs, but in the late 90s, he quickly fell out of favour with the Kremlin after becoming critical of the soon-to-be president, Vladimir Putin. Mr. Berezovsky fled to the UK, and in his absence, a number of Russian courts sentenced him to a total of 21 years in prison over various charges, including theft, fraud and money laundering. He was a close friend of another Putin critic, Alexander Litvinenko, who also died in London in 2006 after being poisoned with polonium. The tycoon recently lost a lengthy court case, and reports suggest that financial problems had left him struggling with depression. Well, I'm joined now by our Home Affairs correspondent, Simon Israel. Tell me what more you've managed to find out.
Well, I have to say, not very little. I mean, I spoke to Scotland Yard, who said to me, we haven't even been officially informed that Berezovsky has died. We have no idea what's going on at the moment, and that was that, and that was only an hour ago. So it would seem as if the media knew before anybody else knew about his death, and as you said, it's been reported that he was found in his bath. From that, we know little more, OK? But there is the speculation, as you were talking about.
Well, why has his death prompted all this speculation? Can you explain that to us?
I think there's an awful lot in the background. Ever since he arrived in this country in the year 2000, he was granted asylum in 2003. He's been a thorn in the side of Vladimir Putin ever since. And he was a very good friend of Alexander Litvinenko, who you mentioned, who was poisoned in 2006. Well, there's an inquest due to be held this year in which Boris Berezovsky is a key witness in this about what was going on behind the scenes. He also, of course, though, suffered last year, a serious financial problem in losing a very expensive court case against Roman Abramovich, the owner of Chelsea Football Club. I mean, he sued him for £3 billion and lost, and I think that was a very, very damaging and costly loss. There's reports that he was depressed following that, and this may simply be, well, it would be too early to say if it was suicide, or it may even just be natural causes, but we don't know yet.
Simon, thank you very much, and of course we'll update if there's anything more later in the programme.